Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Pardon me. I'm just enjoying my midday snack. You know what they say, an onion a day keeps the doctor away. But you want to know what makes me really sad? Way sadder than a group of orphan children on Christmas Day? Onision's content. I accidentally had to watch a couple of his videos when I was researching his latest allegations, which, big disclaimer, we're not going to be talking about that in this video because I'm not a lawyer. But just because I'm not a lawyer doesn't mean that I can't be reviewing his content, because his content is an abomination. You call this content, I call this sadness. So ladies and gentlemen, I advise you to put on your seatbelt because we're about to dive in head first into the Cringe Zone. Today we're going to be reviewing Onision. Roll the credits. Alright, so for example, if you go on his YouTube channel and you check out his most recent uploads, he has a video on there called My Vegetarian Body. So we should start off with this one.
Hey guys, as of late there's been a lot of debate as to whether or not my body is actually healthier because I'm a vegetarian, so I wanted to show you my body. First off, I know the ladies love it because I'm such a handsome guy. I'm gonna slowly strip off. You'll probably appreciate this, ladies, as
And that's it. That's where we're gonna have to end this video. I have one question to ask you, Onision. Do you hate money? Like, oh, I'm sorry. I just got a text from Susan Wojcicki, and she says, "Don't you dare upload that video without blurring that scene out." I don't know, bro. Well, I guess since I can review that video, I'm gonna have to go on to the next one. And you have another video on here called Chores and 10 Reasons You Hate Them.
Hi guys, I'm Onision and this is 10 things I hate about chores. Thing number 1, they just aren't worth it.
I'm just going to make this bed now. Why would I make the bed if it just gets unmade again? That's what I'm saying.
Yep. I definitely just lost like 3 years off of my life expectancy. Greg, if that's your real name, you're like almost 30 years old. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure you're already 30 plus years old. And you're over here making videos for toddlers. I guess this video is kind of amazing because like it proves to us that he must not have any friends in real life, because do you not have anybody that like shuts you down when you pitch ideas at them? Somebody that cares about the way that you look to others, that, you know, can see everything from the outside, you know, like a friend. Like a friend in real life. Do you not have that? Because I know if I were to make a video like this, my friends would never let me live it down.
Thing number 3, sometimes they're overwhelming.
I'm going to clean the garage today. I'm going to burn the garage today.
Craig, what type of child has the chore of cleaning the garage? Did you have to clean the garage when you were a child? My dad wouldn't even let me go in the garage when I was a child because that was his man cave. That's where he kept all of his tools. Cleaning the garage is something that adults do, not kids. So you are like making children type videos for adults because, I don't know, maybe clean your room, not the garage. I feel like this is more of a chore that you had to do for like a very long time now, and you figured like what a perfect way to represent to the world that I'm a huge mess by recording my own self-deprecation. I feel like that's what's really going on here, and you're just like regressing as a child because that wasn't even like well thought out. Bro, like, maybe instead of calling it chores, you should have titled this video, I don't know, responsibilities and 10 reasons why I hate doing them, and then, you know, put the garage as a responsibility of yours to clean, instead of pretending to be the Sesame Street vampire that counts and goes, ha, ha, ha. Maybe I'm being a little bit too hard. He has another video titled, Onision Speaks Why I Hate Hippies. You know, some people would consider me a hippie, so let's see why Onision would hate me.
Hi, I'm Emo Charlie, and these are some things that irritate me about modern people.
Emo Charlie, would you like some organic muffins?
So tell me, what makes this better than other things other than it being organic? Does it taste better?
Well, yes, it tastes much better, is what I would say if I had taste buds.
Is this organic stuff supposed to taste like literal dog shit? Hey, stupid f***ing bitch. Now the birds can have organic shit.
Bro, birds aren't supposed to eat carbs, my man. Now a bird's gonna eat that and gain some weight, and next time it's gonna have to fly away from danger. It's gonna be too fat to fly away in time, and it's gonna get caught and murdered, all because of you. And not for nothing, you could have put that muffin or whatever you just ate into a box and shipped it to Africa so somebody that's starving could have ate it. You are so selfish.
Why don't you try some delicious organic vanilla soy milk?
So I was told that if I drink too much of this, I might go breast or even develop cancer in my stomach. Why do I have literally double D's now? Was it the estrogen?
Swing and a miss. That wasn't funny. Okay, so I guess we could try this next one. It's called Trying Pot for the First Time. This one should be interesting.
Oh my god, hi you guys, I'm Chibi Derp. Did you know that I like big things? Today we're gonna be planting some flower strawberry. It's gonna be so fun! Look at all the fur to pooper. First, if you want to do strawberries, you're gonna need gloves. But I don't want to just do them, I want to marry them.
I hated every second of that. There's nothing positive for me to say about that. I can't even give you a positive review of that video that you made. I think this whole high-pitched, high-speaking thing should have, stayed where it died in 2008 with Fred. There's no need to revive this, Craig. God, those videos were so annoying back then, and God, they're even more annoying now. So no thanks on this video as well, but I'm gonna give you one last try. You have another video over here titled Toy Story 4's Creepypasta. I'm assuming you try to trick the algorithm on this one because Toy Stories was probably a trending topic when you dropped this video. So you were probably betting to fall into everyone's recommended that's under the age of 10 years old. Let's see what happens.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Well, howdy, y'all.
Oh, hello. Peanut butter! I tell you what, it's nice to see some friendly, fine new faces. Wiggy!
So, where do you think this is going? Before we go any further, where do you think this is gonna, take itself? Because this is made by, a 30-year-old man in his spare time, which is all the time, because all of his time is spare time now. Is this, you think, gonna be good to the point where it can entertain the masses? Or he's really trying to trick kids into thinking this is good content? Take your bets now. Leave a comment down below, letting me know what you think. Jesus, bro. 2 seconds ago, these characters were just talking and loving each other, and you immediately kill one off out of the script right in the beginning? Talk about a plot twist that I did not see coming. Or, I'm just joking, I definitely saw this coming as soon as you walked in a room. I watched the first Toy Story. This is the same exact story. But here's what I kind of don't like about this, okay? Because let's say you succeeded. Let's say you did trick the algorithm and this ended up being recommended to all the children in America because, Toy Stories and toys is something that children really love. This is some traumatizing material, my man. Because children are stupid. They'll believe anything they see. And don't underestimate how dumb children can be, because I used to be the dumbass child that thought that my toys were real just because I really liked the Toy Story premise. If you really think about it though, to this day, you can't really disprove if your toys move when you're not looking at them, because you've never looked at your toys when you weren't looking at them. Maybe they are moving around, and maybe that's why you are where you are in life, because your toys got your back. You can't prove me wrong. You've never looked at your toys when you weren't really looking at them. You don't know what they're doing when you're not staring at them. I'm just saying, okay?
Oh my god! I don't believe what just happened.
This is an unacceptable predicament indeed.
Where did Wiggy go? Where did Wiggy go?
Now, calm down. I'll look over the ledge here. Uh-oh. Well, this is truly a sour situation.
Tell me that Wiggy's alive.
Well, Wiggy's alive.
There's still like 4 minutes of this video, and I cannot take another second of this. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I'm gonna try one last video. He has another video over here titled Teslas Are Junk. Is this a high-key flex on environmentalists?
Tesla Model 3. Base price I think is like $39,000. The last car I was paying for was about $500 a month. Now if you try to get a loan with a bank for a Tesla Model 3 for $39,000, you can actually get it to about that same price. So I just gotta ask you guys this. What would you prefer as far as monthly payments go? Pretty close to $500 for a Kia Forte, or pretty close to $500 for a Tesla Model 3 with no gas bill anymore, which could be anywhere from $100 to $400 a month. I've never seen anything higher than $400 a month, but I'm sure it exists. Point being,
Are you serious question? Because you have the financial understanding of a 12-year-old Reddit user. This is like high-key embarrassing. The way you're presenting this video, a grown adult like yourself, is the same way a 12-year-old would present a PowerPoint to his parents at the dinner table, how they could somehow manage to afford a $600 car into their already big amounts of bills because, you know, a Tesla's cool, bro. Alright, mom? Elon Musk is kind of dope. So buy a Tesla, mom. Please. And then on top of that, like, you were paying $500 for a Kia Forte? I'm no financial advisor myself, but I think it's safe to assume that you are a horrible financial planner. Because Jesus, you're stupid. That $500 a month that you were paying for your Kia Forte obviously included gas. You kept mentioning it constantly in your video, which I'm also going to assume includes insurance. Because where are you buying gas where it's $5 a gallon? In what world? So since I'm not a child, I'm going to go ahead and assume that you're paying $500 with gas and insurance. Your payments for your Tesla are $600 out the gate. You conveniently forgot to mention that you got to pay insurance on that Tesla. You also conveniently forgot to mention that your electric bill is about to skyrocket. This little meme that you made in your video that explains how you're justifying the $600 a month for a Tesla is cute and all, don't get me wrong, but it proves to me that you are probably going to hit rock bottom and this Tesla's probably going to get repossessed in those 6 years. 6 years is a mighty long time to not mess up and make sure you keep paying $600 a month. You shackled yourself to this car. You are now a slave to this car.
now, when I was super rich, I could afford both a Model S and a Model X, which is what I had for a while. It was actually pretty nice. Something I didn't like about the Model X was those robot doors that open up. A lot of times they're too sensitive and they'll stop prematurely, so you gotta squeeze in the door.
Hey guys, when I was super wealthy and super rich, I could afford anything. I actually had both Teslas. But I'm not trying to show off because I'm not a guy that gets sold by gimmicks. What I didn't like in the two other Teslas is that in a Tesla SUV, the doors open up like this, and I don't like to be flashy, so that's not why I got it. Irrelevant part to the whole video, but he just wanted to flex on us and to make sure that we knew that he had two Teslas before he had to downgrade to only one Tesla.
That's the default package. I got the default package because if I'm being blunt, I couldn't afford more. I could barely afford that. Even if I could afford the Model S or the Model X right now in hypothetically brand new condition, I don't think I would want it. The Model 3 is an improvement to the Model S and the Model X in most every single way, in my opinion.
So like I was saying, guys, when I was super wealthy and I could afford anything that I wanted, I actually had two Teslas. But don't worry, you can still keep living the dream and pretend like you're rich. Because all you gotta do is just cough up $600 a month and you can get yourself a way cheaper Tesla that honestly, in my opinion, because I wanna keep pretending that I'm rich, is better than the two other Teslas that I've made. I keep making horrible decisions and justifying them.
You might qualify for a $1,800 federal refund. Fortunately, apparently they're eliminating the tax credit, so you have to act quickly, which makes me kind of regret not getting it a lot sooner. One of the reasons I got such a low monthly rate is because I'm a former US Air Force airman, and that gave me access to a bank which offered a much lower interest rate, which is why my payments on the car can be so low.
How convenient. Not only is the $600 a month only for well-qualified people that can go through banks like USAA, which is only available to you if you have an immediate family member that's in the military or you're in the military, there's a high chance that the person watching this video that might be contemplating purchasing a Tesla themselves will not get it for $600 a month. Oh, and he also conveniently mentions that, don't worry, if you think this Tesla is a little bit too expensive, they give you an $1,800 tax benefit, which they might be getting rid of soon. And I wish that I would have knew that earlier, because this whole time I was driving a Kia Forte like a real loser. You know what this sounds like to me? This sounds like to me like you were sold a product, my man. It sounds like to me like one day you were just walking through the mall and you saw the Tesla store and you remembered those glory days when you were making tons of money on YouTube. You had too. So of course you wanted to feel super important. So you probably walked into the Tesla store and you just talked to the wrong salesperson that got you. They probably called you an idiot for driving a Kia when you can probably afford a way better car for only a couple $100s a month. And not only idiots drive Kias, but only the biggest of idiots drive Kia Fortes. And since you're Onision and you're not no idiot, right? You have to prove this salesperson wrong. And now you're stuck paying $600 12 times a year for the next 6 years.
All this has really done is motivated me to work harder on my videos and generally be more efficient in life. I've actually cut a lot of my other bills just so I could squeak by with this car, because this car is so incredible that I canceled my forums and I'm now trying to use a free forum. And I also canceled my iCloud membership, and I'm looking to cancel basically every expense I can just so I can have this car.
Case in point! Case in point! Everything that I just talked about! But bam, guys, we got him. This is so sad. I guess the biggest takeaway that we can get from this is that your content is definitely unique. I don't think anybody else makes content like this, but it's also very sad because don't you got like children? Shouldn't you be thinking about their futures? And making $600 a month payments on a car that you really don't need was kind of foolish. So I would rate your content as concerning. Yep, I'm concerned for you, Onision. Get help.